So we're working. Can you hear me? Starting a bit later than I expected. I don't know, food ended up taking a bit longer than we wanted it to. Hey guys. And I am literally about to type in chat what I just said out loud. I'm sure you're not an idiot. Hello. So I'm going to be working on a few things today. I just a friend replied to me on Twitter. I can see it here. Oh. Am I real? Do I look real? Let's see. I've got skin. I've got a watch on. Hi. There is natural lighting, but I think I'm going to turn the other light on because I look a little bit dark. That looks a little bit better, I think. Still maybe a little bit dark. Hey guys. Yeah, I see a few familiar names in there. It's nice. I did want to... Sorry, no, I don't have fins. I might, you just can't see my bottom half. Hi. So, today I'm going to be working on quite a few things. One of them is Zelda. I don't know if I'm going to finish anything today. I'm just going to be working on a few bits and pieces here and there. Golden Gooby, will you read my poem? Maybe. Depends on how long it is. Yes, this is Zelda. I actually drew her last night. I had to fix her up a little bit in Photoshop because she was her proportions were a little bit off. So I've got a list of things I'm going to work on here. I should have written them down, but I've just got them here in my folder. I'm going to be working on this one, which is almost done. Potentially a little bit of this one, but I might still save this for my own time. Zelda. And I'm getting closer to finish this tracer, which has been in my file for quite a while. And a while ago I did a post on Twitter saying that I had copied a, you know how a lot of people use bases? Well, I used a base for this one and I went over and did my own thing. So these are the things I'm going to be working on, but first I'm going to be working on this Zelda that I drew last night. Who's my favourite crew member? That's a really tough question. Why do I have to answer that? Is Dolan coming? He just went upstairs. He's working, but he might come down a little bit later. And he might even pop up in chat. I'm hoping. Yeah? So I'll be reading chat as much as I can and answering questions. Gooby, you're going to make yourself a banner for your channel eventually? Kind of have to, don't I? Because it looks like this is going to be a pretty regular thing. Why don't I do my real voices in on kind of Dolan? I don't know. Just haven't really thought about it. You notice I changed my YouTube icon. Yep, I tried to make that my Twitter icon as well, but it didn't work. So I'm going to start with the nose. It actually took me a little while to figure out. Oh, all the crew members are awesome. You shouldn't pick favourites. I mean, you can, but I'm not going to pick favourites. I'm glad you guys could make it. So like I said, I'm going to be working on a few things today. This is a Zelda that I drew last night. I was quite happy with it. The texture looks a little bit weird because I had to make it a PDF file when I scanned it, because it wouldn't scan normally. Yeah, Zelda's probably one of my favourite characters at the moment. Yes, I remember you, Stitch for Life. Yes, I just started because I am terrible with timing. Just had food. Yes, that's Zelda. The new Zelda. Alright, see you, Galactica Crystal. Thanks for coming. Shh. Good for you. I like that song. Hello, Dominique. My day? It's been alright. Had food, watched Star Trek. I'm only going to answer a few Shima-related questions today because I have repeated myself a few times. I have no idea whether Shima's coming back or not. We have no idea why she left. She just kind of stopped contacting the crew. Hey, Legna! Hello! I didn't do a stream last night. I took the day off. I was supposed to hang out with my mum, but that was cancelled until next week. Hey guys! We got a few people in the chat already. Do another one of Link holding Zelda. I've got a few Link and Zelda pictures I want to do. I was almost going to draw another romance one last night, but I decided I just wanted to do Zelda, because she is. So for those who haven't seen it, I basically drew Zelda from Breath of the Wild. It took me a little while to get the portions right. In fact, I might still do a little bit of repositioning a few things. Like I still might make her head a little bit bigger. How long is the stream going to be? Well, Dolan and I are going to the movies later, so this one's only going to be at least 4 hours. I talk too much and I cough. Go me. No, I didn't stream last night. I was on the Planet Dolan podcast, though, for a little bit. I didn't really say much because they were talking about stuff that I had no idea about. Alright, I'll see you, Shin. I'd say your full name, but... yeah. Well, to tell you the truth, like, now Breath of the Wild Zelda's the only one that I've seen fully. Hey, IOGs. It's the only Zelda game I've seen fully, so yeah, that's why I've only really drawn this one. There is another Zelda that I have drawn, Hyrule Warriors, but that's already in Photoshop and I'm still trying to tinker with it. I talk because I want to be social. Sometimes I feel like I'm being in a social mood, and right now I feel like being social. I talk too much. I'm not sure. Hello, DJ Sanic. Ah. I used quite a few references to get this Zelda. I didn't just copy it from one source. I don't like doing that, unless I'm trying to copy a screenshot, in which case, well, yeah. What movie are we going to see? We are going to see the new Mummy movie, the one with Tom Cruise. I'm a huge fan of the original, the one with Brendan Fraser. In fact, that was one of my favourite movies of all time, to be honest. It kills me that in the third one they got rid of, Rachel Weisz didn't come back as Evie. It's because she was pregnant and they didn't want to wait for her before they started filming. Hey guys. So, yep. Gooby, who annoys you the most? I don't know. Why does that happen? You're gonna have to get rid of that window. Hello, Droll Gamer. Thanks for coming to my stream. Late notice, and it's only going to be a short one compared to the last one, but still doing it. Dolan's at work. He's probably going to show up in chat once or twice. Have you guys seen Hellbent in person? We've only seen what everyone else has seen, you know, some internet screenshots and that face reveal that he did a little while ago. Hello. Why do I look different, as in from my character? Well, the whole idea of Golden Gooby was that she had golden hair. That's what I thought for the golden bit. And I did have gold hair when I was younger, but it's, you know, changed colour since. Nah, Legna, you're not that bad. And I think the people that annoy me the worst are the ones that ask the same question even though you've already told them a few times. Knife the watermelon. Okay, I said knife the watermelon. Do I get a prize? I suppose this isn't really a face reveal because I have revealed my face a few times. But if that's how you see it, then sure. People are responding on Twitter and I can't see it right now because I'm doing this. Hey, it's Dolan. Hey, sweetie. No, you guys are very sweet. I have really enjoyed streaming. So I get to interact with, you know, people on the internet, other artists or just, you know, people in general, people from other countries. I love it. You're drawing Link right now? Good for you. I need to draw a plain Link one myself, as in Link just by himself as well. So I really liked his design. What's it like sharing a fishbowl with Dolan? Oh, you know, it takes a little getting used to, but it's fine after a while. We're all funny people here. Do I talk on Planet Dolan? Not really. Any noises that you hear are just ones that we did a little while ago. They made a little soundboard of my noises. True story. People confuse Gooby with Doopy because we have blonde hair and we sound similar. Plus our, you know, character skin colours are also the same. Yeah, so Dolan's working. He needs to work. Legna, you're funny. Dolan is in his study right now. He's working, doing his own little Dolan thing. Whatever it is that Dolans do when they work. Oh, you guys are very sweet. I'm still a noob to this, but I am having fun. My accent's different? Well, I'm Australian. You know, I've called this unimpressed princess just on account of, you know, the facial structure she has. My guess is that she's either frustrated with her lack of, you know, or her ability to not, you know, be as magic as she wants, or maybe she's just unimpressed with Link or whatever. Maybe someone's annoyed her and she's just like, I'm done with this for the day. When I say that I'm a noob, I mean I'm a noob at YouTube. I have been, it's not like I've just been drawing for like a day or two. I'm a noob at YouTube. Drawing, I wouldn't call myself a noob. Not quite. Yeah, I'm from Australia. And yes, Dolan does bring the bacon. No offense, Slap Fam, if you're watching this. Do I like meat? Yes, I do. No, his study isn't quite that elaborate. Have I got this thing labelled as Gooby and Snoopy? Or just Gooby Art Stream? No, it's just Gooby Art Stream. How do you set up a live stream? Dolan set this up for me. I wouldn't have any idea. I'm using OBS, which is something that a lot of streamers use. Yeah, I think Dolan's aware that he got his character from a meme. In fact, that's why he chose it. He just thought it was funny. Huh. I see a friend of mine in the chat. Hey, Harry. What's up? I don't know if I've said this, I probably have, but I don't think everyone's heard me say it. I love Zelda's thick eyebrows in this game. It really adds to her character. I'll read a poem if I get a link to it. No pun intended on what I'm drawing here. Where did you get Golden Goofy from, or Golden Gooby? Well, Dolan wanted my name to come from the comics, you know, the Dolan Duck comics, and he thought that Gooby would be appropriate. And yeah, that's kind of how that came about. Yeah, I see ya. Hey, Harry. Greetings from Seattle. And greetings from Australia. Tell Dolan I drew a picture of his old YouTube logo. I will do that. What program do you use to draw, Gooby? I use Illustrator for the lines, and I use Photoshop for colors. It's still enjoyable. I actually find that streaming helps me concentrate. Like yesterday, I did pretty much nothing. Are you going to get a camera to do more videos, as in like show my sketches or whatever? Maybe. I'm not really sure. Golden Oreos, huh? I don't think I've heard of Golden Oreos. Is that an American thing? And now, because I said thick eyebrows, everyone's saying thick. Go internet. It's actually a bit warm in here. It's meant to be winter, but I think that Dolan's got the air cons on a certain heat. Oh. Geeky Gaming, I'll read your poem if I get a link to it. No pun intended. Hey, DeGuybro, or DA Guybro. Yeah, this is a live stream of me drawing. Or of me doing line art on my drawing. No, it's not. It's not raining here. It's actually blue outside. You've never seen Dolan's face? Oh, well, he's shown up a few times. And he has done streaming before. Quite a while ago, but he did do streaming. I have Big Bang Theory on in the background, just on little. Oopsie daisy, I don't know what happened there. It decided to create an anchor even though I didn't ask it to. Search him up on Google, you could do that. Dolan is a good boy. You know, it sounds sweet from Dende. Or DDD. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to do there. Oh, that's right. Is that her hair? Thanks, Pam. I'll call that is so heartbreaking. One time I worked on a picture for about 4 hours and I completely forgot to save it and I lost everything. I feel that, I really do. I have had similar things happen to me, that's why I'm very careful about, you know, saving things. Like, I made sure before I started the stream that I'd saved everything as well. Hey, Epic Match. What did you think about Dolan's Valentine's special? It came as a surprise. I had no idea that he was, you know, doing it for Valentine's Day. It made me cry first time I saw it. Yes, you can feel free to make me a poem. I will read it in my own time. The streams are a nice change of pace to Hellbent's what, yelling at the screen and, you know, saying things. You know, rules. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I was doing here. I think this was meant to be the elbow or something. You have to do this little mean pattern thing here in Zelda's shirt. I replicated as carefully as I could, so hopefully I don't need to use the reference to get it. Yeah, like, I didn't even realize you were gone. I just thought you were being quiet. I'm gonna zoom in on here and try to get this. Don't know how accurate I got this. I might need to go back later and check it out. Nice to be chill every now and then. I understand that completely. There's no stress here. It's just me drawing. I might occasionally get frustrated at the pen not doing exactly what I wanted it to, but you had to do a few calls. Oh, good for you. Social, I presume. People wanting to meet the Legner. Told Dolan to make scary school experiences. Might have already. Or if not, it might already be on his list of things to do. Good for you, Epic Match. The drawing is looking wonderful so far, Gooby. Oh, you're very sweet. You're not allowed to answer that. I was only kidding. If this looks bad, then I'll just copy that last one and I'll just do it over here. You're drawing a zombie Elmo hanging on a hook. Good for you. If I can't get this right, then I'll just have to copy that other one. I'm probably going to have to copy that last one. That looks way off. I might just need to bring that in a little bit. Aw, you're very sweet. Hey, Richard. Okay, so I'm actually going to... Looks bad, but I know what I'm doing. Let's see. This... Shh. Dolan's a good guy. I'll figure it out, but this side definitely needs to be a little bit shorter. Of course I had to start with the pattern first, didn't I? Go Gooby. You are a wise one. I'm not too sure how much adjusting I'm going to have to do. I'm just trying to get this as accurate as I can. So I like accuracy. Nearly. The fifth. Let's do something in there again. Good. Well, good for you. That's what you get for watching Danger Dolan. He is a good boy. What time is it in Australia? It's 2:50 p.m. What program am I using? I'm using Illustrator. Doesn't really look like much at the moment, but it's starting to take shape. Do you watch any of Doopy's content? I've watched a couple of her videos. I like those early Sailor Moon ones she did. And I saw that what was it? Super Planet Dolan one that she did, which was Shima's last appearance. I know, taboo subject. Hey, George. Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. It's just me attempting not to be a screw up. I've not really played Call of Duty much. I'm not much of a gamer. I'm very boring that way. But I like watching games. It's almost 12 a.m. for you. At the moment, you can see me adjusting a collar, which really I should not have been doing right now. I should have done the face. Face is easy. Clothing accuracies are not. Why is it you only see your mistakes after you started streaming? Well, I suppose it was a sketch, so yeah. I don't really have any say in who Dolan hires or doesn't hire. He might show me a couple of the only thing he'll show me are people's sketches and that's about it. Just to get my opinion on it. Of course, he's able to tell me, he can tell what's good and what's not so good. No one's bad. Accuracy, accuracy. Hey, Flame Games. Alright, so before I go even more crazy on the collar, let's do this goddamn face. Do I like Sonic the Hedgehog? I was a fan of him quite a few years ago, but then I just I watched a couple of the games, but that's about it. I did collect the comics as well, for a while, but they got more expensive, so I stopped buying them. I'm not answering any questions about my husband's private areas or physical details. There's just some things you don't share. So, just out of curiosity, how many of you have actually played or seen the the newish Switch game, Zelda Breath of the Wild? Just me asking my audience questions. I'm gonna have to fix quite a few things in there. Heard of it? Well, if you haven't heard of it, then you haven't really heard of the Switch. It sounds mean. Why'd you split? You've only seen the Let's Plays? That's okay. Dolan's upstairs working. I've decided if I get asked a question more than 3 times, I'm just not going to answer it again. Well, the question I asked is how many of you have played or at least seen gameplay on Breath of the Wild, like by a stream or something. Do I like Five Nights at Freddy's? I'm not a horror person, so no. Nothing against those that like horror. Horror just isn't my thing. Which is a shame because Dolan loves horror. It's the one thing we can't really watch together. Oh, we will watch it, but I'll just cower in the corner and he'll just laugh at what's happening on TV. And I'm not really much of a horror fan, unfortunately. Thanks, Harry. I'm sure that they've got their own, things that they can eat. I had food about just a little over an hour ago. No, it's okay if you haven't actually seen Breath of the Wild. I'm just curious to see how many people have actually, know of it, at least. Or have seen bits of it and understand, what Zelda's role is in the game. Besides being princess. How come I don't talk on Super Planet Dolan? Because my character's a mute. Dolan sees my character as expressive. And that's how he wants to portray me. Hey, Neko Cat. Yes, I believe you did say that you would be here, so good on you for showing up. Look at that. I'm getting there. What's the best thing someone did for you, Gooby? Is this counting or not counting Dolan? Otherwise, I love it when people, send me fan art on, on Twitter. If I don't always retweet it, it's not because I didn't love it, it's probably because I got distracted and I thought I'd probably already retweeted it. Do you ever have that thing where you think you've done something but you haven't? It's almost 10 for you. It's almost 3 here. I started the stream late, honestly. So, because I thought that Dolan would wake up sooner than what he did. Sorry. I thought that he'd be awake about 12:30 or maybe about 12ish. We'd have lunch and then I'd stream. But as it turned out, he woke up a bit later than that. So I really shouldn't have, put a number on it. Shh. She looks drunk as that. I don't mind showing my face on gaming. If I get any really mean comments, then maybe I'll just talk, because I do like interacting with the chat. Yes, I see that it's black, but I will fix that in a minute there. And it's hey, good for you, Game Lord Ghost. Yeah, the time difference is real. I'm sort of curious as to how many, people, not necessarily here today, but how many people are actually, Australian fans. Because streaming times are very difficult. I don't know whether I should do it in the morning or save it until the afternoon. I think the last time I started streaming was probably ideal. As in, not today, but the last time. But I think there's a few people that stream at that time, and I don't really want to compete. I don't know about compete, but I don't really want to, force people to choose between me or, someone else. Curve. You're an Australian in Tas? Good for you. I have yet to go to Tasmania. Well, you're very sweet. I think I've said it a few times already. I think I'm average. I know Dolan says I'm pretty, but I think I'm average. I'm not ugly, but I'm not, like, model material. But even then, most models are just wearing a lot of makeup and foundation. You're Australian? Good for you, Carmen guy. I'm not answering that question, the turtle. He doesn't have one. He is a male, I can tell you that. There is nothing wrong with me saying that on stream, that my husband is indeed male. I've never been one to talk myself up. It's just me, though. I don't know if it's lack of self-esteem or if I'm just weird. I mean, Dolan gonna have a kid eventually. We have no plans in like a year or two or anything like that. He wants to focus on his, on his career, and we want to, travel a little bit first before we start a family. But yes, we definitely we do want children in our future, just not yet. Not looking any better. My Zelda still looks drunk. Might need to bring that down a little bit. When you say you know what you're doing, then it doesn't always show. Hello, random rainbow awesome gaming. How'd you get a YouTube picture? You just follow the instructions and try to do what it asks. He's ready for summer? Oh, it'd be nice, but we're just in winter now. Yeah, I think that one's a bit better. It'll look better when it's coloured because then I can sort of blend things in a little bit. Took your parents 5 years to have you after they were married? Well, you know, some people are ready right away, others want to wait. I know some people that have only been married for a little while and then have a kid pretty much right after. You know, everyone's different. And telling someone that they're wrong is not the right thing to do. But you don't need me to tell you that. Nothing wrong with being a teenager. It wouldn't surprise me that you're watching it from Canada. It's cool though. Give you pointers on how to draw. Like what sort of pointers are we talking about here? Like just your basic sketching pointers, or just the basic how do you draw? Because to be honest, you know, I think that it's. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Just give me a sec. Basically, if you want to, you know, learn how to draw, just start by drawing things that you like and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. In terms of, you know, actually learning how to draw properly, use references. I can't stress that enough. Use references. In fact, this hand here, Zelda's hand here, is my hand. Well, sort of. I changed the thumb because I don't have normal thumbs. Well, normal shaped thumbs, I should say. But no, that hand is mine. I took a picture of it and then I incorporated it into the picture because I couldn't be bothered looking for a reference. So I just decided I'm going to make one myself. I'm just going to draw it. If I can't find the reference, I'll just use it. I'll just make it myself. Alright, I'll see you, Epic Matt. Thanks for coming. Hope you had a nice time. And here I am working on the top again. Why am I doing this to myself? See, now she's starting to look like she has a bit more of a face, a bit more structure. So far, I still need to make this smaller though. I think all I really need to do is just select it and do this myself. We'll just have to move this a little bit. Blue Gooby, hey Blaze. Is that how you say it? Blazer. Let's see. You just came from Gurgak's stream. Did he finish? And here we are singing songs again in the stream. I'm not complaining though. What games do I like to play? Mobile games, to be honest. I'm very lame. But I have played, I've played Crash Bandicoot. Not all of it, but I have played it. I've also played the first and second Sly Cooper game fully. You can't be a fan of a game and have not played it. Of course I say that and I'll probably never finish or play Breath of the Wild. I'm happy just to watch live streams or watch Dolan play it. I like watching games. Do I like summer or winter? God, it depends on the time of year. In winter I like summer, and in summer I like winter. Oh, you're very sweet. The eyes. Have I heard of the Gaytime ice cream? No, never heard of it. It's my favourite. It is my favourite. It's like one of my favourite ice creams. Well, good for you, Philip. Dolan is pretty cool. I love him more than I love me too. If he heard that, he's going to say no. But it is true. How long have me and Dolan been together? Since 2013. We've been married since March of this year. How am I today? I'm alright. Okay, I see Arctic Wolf. Not too sure if we're going to finish this today anyway. Hey, look at that. Eyes are starting to come through. I would blur them, but that's going to mess with the lines in Photoshop, so I'll just wait until Photoshop to blur that. Would we see Dolan in your live streams again? High possibility. He is my husband. He actually helped me mostly set up, before I started. Actually, no, this time he just watched me before I started. I pretty much know how to set up myself now. Go me. I learn. No, thank you, Philip. Charming, Kyle. A bit too much information there, from my opinion. Don't make cramp your style, though. No, you can go to bed if you want to. I'm just drawing bit by bit. I've also got a few Photoshop files open, so I might go on that. Might do that a little bit later. We're going to watch a movie, so I'm not too sure how long we're going to be. I think I'll make this probably a bit much. Something that creates that. You want to be known as Duck Sauce? Alright, if I remember that, I'll call you Duck Sauce. Yeah, I've had ice. Yeah, I've had Golden Gaytime. It's delicious. She has a channel again. How did I get the name Golden Gooby? It's from the Dolan Duck memes. There's a Dolan, there's Morky, and there's a Goofy, or Gooby. My name comes from that. So you have Dolan and Gooby. Which is back. I actually had quite a bit of trouble with the getting the shape right in some bits. Okay. Did you finish colouring the Link drawing? Which Link drawing? That one? It's still where it was last time. Almost done. Just need to do a couple more details on Zelda and figure out what I'm doing with his pants. And I think he's got like a little pattern on his tunic down the bottom. No, Snoopy doesn't have chronic fatigue, but she does have she has type 1 diabetes, which is really sucky. Get at such a young age. She was actually diagnosed a month or two after her brother was diagnosed. Snoopy's at school. Nocturnal gaming, what happened to Shima? She just stopped contacting everyone. She just disappeared. Left Dolan in a little bit of a pickle. No, Snoopy has... She has diabetes, and so does my brother. They were diagnosed a month apart. It was also the same year that I met Dolan, so that was the worst thing of that year, and Dolan was the best thing. Structure. Make sure I get that first. Good for you, Philip. Shima's full timing on her channel. I haven't seen anything. I've seen a couple of potentials, but I don't know if it's really Shima or not. Again, this is a really tough subject for a lot of Planet Dolan people. But she was actually close to quite a few of them. The only reason I'm still able to talk about it is because I'm not sick of it yet. Although I will admit that when I'm looking for Super Planet Dolan questions, about half of them are, where's Shima? What's my favourite animal? Tough one. I like the big cats. That's alright, she's been diagnosed since 2013. She's coping with it as best she can. As far as I can tell. Gooby's quiet because that's the way that Dolan likes it. Put myself in a little picture here because I've made that smaller, so yeah, that'll just have to match. I'll figure it out. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that, but okay. If you want to connect like that, then you can connect like that. Gooby, can you recommend top 10 best fan art? In terms of what? The Gooby character? Or like my favourite sort of fan art things? Well, my average seems to be about 5 hours in terms of, you know, doing the line art and then doing the colour. From what I've noticed. What is my accent? Australian, mate. Sorry. No, I'm Australian. Did you learn to draw or are you self-taught? A bit of both. I'd like to think I'm about 90% self-taught. Of course, like most people, I will look at, you know, tutorials. More for, you know, colouring and such. I did do 3 years of graphic design, so I learned a few things there. It wasn't the best time though. The teachers that didn't like me. I suppose that's everyone, but ugh. God, that made me feel weird. It's one of the reasons why I haven't even considered doing another university course. My all-time favourite video game is Sly Cooper. I like the story, I like the characters, and I learned to draw quite a bit by, drawing them. I'm obviously going to have to change a few things here. Make that there. Do this, then the other. Were the names Dolan and Gooby for memes? Yes. Gooby, 1 to 10, how much do you love drawing? It's usually a 10. Sometimes I do get a bit annoyed at it. Like sometimes you might get a bit frustrated when things just aren't quite going the way you want it to. Of course, no one knows about that, do they? No, I usually enjoy it. I do have a reference, but I'd rather not look at it just yet. My favourite movie? One of my favourite movies, but it's not necessarily my absolute... Oh my god, Hellbent! Hey, Hellbent! Didn't mean to shout that there. Hey, buddy! I haven't seen Mad Max, but I have seen Crocodile Dundee. And as the question before, when I was interrupted by seeing Hellbent there, I like Kill Bill. That's one of my favourite movies. I think I need to move this a little bit. The angle's just a little bit off. There we go. This is when accuracy annoys me. I will end up looking at a reference sooner or later. Hey, Dolan's here too. It's a mini planet Dolan party. No, that's my husband in the chat. That's definitely Dolan. You can tell by the tick and the logo. That is definitely Dolan. How many people are currently in the Planet Dolan crew? Including editors and all that? Over 30. I don't know the exact number. Dolan does, but I don't. Just a guesstimation. When did you start getting interested in art? Interesting question. And then I coughed. I've always, been interested in drawing, but I think it was probably in high school when I started, turning to drawing a little bit more. I started to get really interested in it. One of my very first fandoms was actually Sly Cooper. I used to look up, all the fan art and just be fascinated by it. And I was like, I want to do that too. I want to contribute. It's not about being the best for me, it's about contributing. And I like contributing to the art world. I'm probably going to have to redo this in Photoshop. It's very sweet. I appreciate the crew coming and watching me. You think your chat's broken? What's happened? Shh. Hellbent comments once and then everyone wants to talk to Hellbent. Look at what you do to the stream. Easy. That's just the way that it turned out. I mean, Dolan's design was basically meant to be, very, very simple. And, well, when it came to figuring out Gooby's design, he just didn't want any more, human or anthro characters. So we just kind of, played around a little bit, and I came up with the mermaid design. Ladybot! And Hellbent commented again, making people all, Hellbent! Hey Ladybot, welcome to my stream. Chat's gonna explode. Only if you let it. I don't mind people wanting to come and, check out my chat, check out my stream. Probably just to hear my voice. Thanks for ratting me out, Harry. People here just know me as Golden Gooby, and that's how it's going to stay. That other stuff is private at the moment. You're asking me if I'm sick? No, I'm alright. Maybe just ever so slightly overwhelmed by, the Dolan crew, or quite a few Dolan crew members showing up in my chat, saying hello, watching me draw. No pressure here. No pressure. Everyone's so polite. It's nice. Okay, so how's this coming along? Hey, look at that, we're about halfway done. When do I colour my pictures? After the line art. I guess now I'm going to have to do the plat. Oh, thanks, Chalky. Much appreciated. I remember that one conversation we had about Strawberry Fields and the fact that I couldn't get it on my computer. I still haven't got it on my computer, but I do have it on my phone, so it's better than nothing. Thank you, Apple, for not being very nice to me. Oh, you guys are very sweet. I'm just happy with, the fan base that I have right now. Dolan fans. Maybe people who are fans of my character. Some that probably like my art. It just makes me happy. I have the song on my phone, but that's it. I don't have it on my computer yet. Because it sucks. Thank you, Apple. Hey, Luli? Yes, the Beatles song. Yes. I'll get it. Eventually. Alright, I'll see you, Growl Wolf Gamer. Thanks for coming. Hope you weren't, well, I hope I wasn't too boring. Well, you can come for the drawing and you can come for the rest of the crew too. It doesn't really matter. I don't know whether to like or find that comment disturbing. Thank you. Thank you. YouTube definitely isn't shy. Hey, JD Kill Evil. Do I like Steven Universe? I haven't really watched it, to be honest. I wouldn't mind at least seeing a few episodes at some point. But I'm a little bit busy with art and a few other things at the moment. Ah. Lucky Ladybot. Maybe I should be sharper. Hey, Sharpie. Hello. Wow, there's so many people coming now. Hi. I'm fine. Totally not overwhelmed. Plat looks a bit funny. That's because plats are evil. I have to use a reference every time I try to draw a plat. I cannot draw a plat without a reference. You think you found an easy way to do it. It's like, nope. I don't know what the shit is on TV. No, you guys are very sweet. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you. Makes this little... What? What are you doing, Dolan? No! Bad! You're gonna start a thing! Dolan, why do you do this? They're singing on TV. I have no idea what this show is. No, thank you, Digest. It's from one of my latest streams. I wish I knew what the shit was on my TV. Well, on Dolan in my TV. Someone once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest dude in the shit. So I can't do the low note unless I'm sick. Oh, you guys are awesome. Much appreciation for coming to the stream. No, Dolan is actually upstairs working, believe it or not. He is good Dolan for working. Very good Dolan. Hey, Hungry Muffin. What's up? Let's see if this plat actually looks like a plat. Oh my god, it looks like a goddamn plat. Some bits are a bit off, but it looks like a plat. Yes. Chances are I'll still be streaming when Dolan comes down from work and he'll just tell me that we need to go to the movie now. I'll be like, cool. It looks like a goddamn flat. Yay. Oh. Just get a bit of hair at the back there. Might need to make this bit a bit higher. And this. I think Zelda got sick of being saved. Give Gooby a raise. What you giving me a raise for? Because I made a plat look like a plat? Yay me. It makes me happy that you guys are having fun. And that you're able to talk to the crew a little bit. And for some reason my raising isn't working. It's because I'm selecting the wrong parts. Undo move. Undo pen. No, redo pen. Why is it me? This one. This one. And this is it. Just give me a sec, I'll figure it out. There we go. You get to see me battle with the plats. Isn't this fun? It's all fun. See you, Luli. Thanks for coming. Let's do something simple now. These circles. Let's do these circles. Ovals. Slightly angled circles. You like how this is going so far? Thank you. I'm enjoying it. I said that this was going to be random drawing, but I've pretty much just worked on this the whole time. Go me. That's because I can concentrate. Don't know why I can concentrate. Yeah, fair enough. I get the idea. Nocturnal gaming. You're Nolan and I'm with Dolan. Thank you, Ladybot. Much appreciated. Might just turn this one a little bit more. I have no idea how many people are in chat, but I think this might be one of my bigger audiences so far. Thank you. I really need to change the channel. I don't know what the hell this stuff is. Oh my god, what the hell is that? How could I watch? Does Dolan have a pet name? We have a few names for each other. One of my main ones is just, you know, just a typical couple name. Just Darling or Pudding Cup. Yes, I put you out there, honey. Pudding Cup. Only I can call him that, though. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something less crude for TV. Say yes to the dress, that's much less crude. More angry people, but less slutty teachers. 40 people watching? That's cool. I'm not even too sure what my average is. I don't really look at the how many people are watching. I just draw and hope that I'm not boring people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dolan. I ratted you out. I'm sorry. Hey, he calls me sweet names too, but you guys already know about jellyfish, so. Yeah, you guys already know about jellyfish, so that's really not much of a secret. It's usually jellyfish. Dolan is probably blushing in the background somewhere. He's probably like, oh, why did you say that out loud? What is privacy? Thank you, Chalky. I'm liking it so far. I actually drew this last night. Fish lips jellyfish. Yeah, he calls me that too. It's no secret. I suppose it wasn't a secret anymore when he did that Valentine video. Alright, see you, Digest. Thanks for coming. Much appreciated. Why did you do that? I meant to select the line and it selected the background. Yeah, I'm funny. But I am serious. I do call him Pudding Cup. He'll probably come down later and, you know, have a go at me for that. I still don't know if that's a good comment or not, Turtle. Whoopsie daisy. We're trying to give the gloves a little bit of structure here, so that it's not just painted on, it's actually, you know. Peach rings, don't know what that means, but good for you. No. No. I like that people are coming and having a good time. Yeah, I'm just gonna... See, even Wagner's like, what is peach rings? These are, yeah, these 0.1. So now, just going to get rid of this line here so that the fold shows. Alright, if I get enough, you know, yeses in the chat, I will go upstairs right now and I will grab the jellyfish plush that Dolan got me for one of either a birthday or Christmas or anniversary. If I get enough yeses, I will go up and I will get the jellyfish plushie that I've got. No jokes. And I won't put the back in 5 minutes thing up because I'll be back very soon. Hi, Lavender Okami. No, thank you, Sharpie. Much appreciated. Okay, I'm getting an overwhelming amount of yes. Alright, just give me a sec. Alright, you guys can have a look at this Zelda. Oh, wow. Did more than what I thought. That's what happens when you're having fun. Alright, I'm getting the plush. I'll be right back. You guys can look at Zelda and whatever's in the background. Watch me up the stairs. Just gotta find this thing. This is the jellyfish blush. Just give me a sec to catch my breath. Yep, this is the plush that Dolan got me. Because I'm a jellyfish. It's here if you guys want to see it again. I've got my jellyfish plush next to me. Good luck. Oh. Yes, I've got a jellyfish plush. Yeah, that was one of his presents for me at one point. It's my jellyfish plush. Yes, I ran up and got my jellyfish plush. And now I'm exhausted. But I got such an overwhelming amount of yeses, so I just had to do it. Dolan's a very good husband. Thank you. I think Dolan is partially watching in the background. He's doing his work. I'm not doing a house tour. That would take too much energy. But much appreciated for your cute little comments about my jellyfish plush. Like I said, it was an anniversary. It was either an anniversary, birthday, or Christmas present. Who's my favourite animator? That's a very tough question. I suppose in terms of, you know, cartoony style and ones who are most expressive, Sweet Commando is definitely the most expressive out of all of them. But no, all the animators do such a fantastic job. I would never be able to do that. I'm a drawer, but I'm not an animator. I might just make these ones a bit smaller. 75, maybe even 25. This one I'll make 25. Cash is upstairs on the bed. I actually said hi to her when I got jellyfish. Bit of tissue, sorry about that. If Dolan wants to come down, he'll come down. I'm not about to tell him to come down just because wife is selfish and wants to see him. I wouldn't say no. But he's doing his work right now, so I think, well, maybe that's meant to go down like that. Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble figuring out which one of these lines I intended to make the actual thing. I'll just go with this and hope that I was right, which means I'll need to put another plat thing there. That's okay. Oh. I'm not about to reveal my husband's middle name. If he wants to reveal it, he'll tell you on his own time. Okay, it's danger, not so. Danger, not so dangerous. Best I can do on short notice. I haven't heard of any tragedy. That doesn't really work. That would work. That would be it. Well, that's the idea of the picture. Basically, Zelda's just done with what's happening right now. Wouldn't you be done as well if you had to deal with what she had to deal with? Alright, I'll see you in a minute, Sharpie. Looks like I'll have to make a few people mods, seeing as though they've turned up in chat now. Might need to create a little bit of an angle in here. There we go. Hey, it's Guy Tony, or Tony Icewolf. I'm glad that you guys are having fun. Yeah, Dolan's gonna laugh at me later for showing my jellyfish on stream. Yeah, so it's just mainly the patterns in there and the little things on her top. Apart from that, it's almost done. If I've seen any animated video from Egoraptor, I might need to see a link of that. Just go on my YouTube page, go on my discussion and send me a link there. I'll have a look at it. It's probably the best way because I don't think you can post links in chat and there's a chance that I won't look at it. I'm just being honest. And this is going to be a battle of me making this even again. Let me just select the chat for a second. Come on, select. Do this. Select for me. There you go. Just added the moderator. Because I trust you, and you've come to a few of my streams. You seem like a really cool person. It'd be nice to get to know you a little bit more. You're welcome. No need to thank me. Okay, so mods can send links, but that's it. Well, fair enough. I trust that you guys won't put anything nasty up. I've looked at the Zelda reference so many times I almost don't need it. But when it comes to the bottom half of the clothes, I will still need it for that. Oh, there's so many people. I don't even know how many people are here. You're welcome, Chalky. I'd like to get to know you a little bit more, and you seem like a really cool person. Oh, thanks, Ladybot. I trust you. I modded Chalky because we've had a few conversations and I do know him on Twitter. And I've talked to him a couple of times in various chats. Yeah, no, I think that means alright. What do mods do, Gooby? Oh, basically, if someone's being a troublemaker, they can time them out or ban them. Plus, I'll be able to see their comments quicker because it's highlighted in blue. Oh, yes, Dolan, yes, Eager Up the Stuff, the Mario Luigi music video. Yes, I do know that. How could I not know that? You've shown me that like 50, and I've watched it about 50 times. Yeah, no, Dolan's here. He's just watching a little bit in the background, probably. Hey, Gooby, what do you think about Chimney? I don't really know them well enough. Seem like cool people. As far as I'm concerned, everyone is cool. You heard it first. Gooby thinks everyone's cool. The Zelda video, was that the, what's it called? It's Dangerous to Go Alone, Take This, which is hilarious and bad at the same time. I love that song, I love that song. I've actually got that song. In fact, I can recite the whole thing and it drives Dolan crazy. Sorry, honey. I'm not dabbing, it doesn't matter how many people you get. See you, Derpo D's Nuts. Thank you for coming. I hope you had fun. What was the first anime I watched? It would have been on, in Australia we had Cheese TV in the morning. So it would have either been Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon. Possibly even Cardcaptor Sakura. No, I don't really like Dolan. That'll have to do. I'm not much to follow the trends. The most trendy thing that I will do is I'll probably draw fan art of, what's trending at the moment, and that's it. There. I know that it's overlapping, but I will get the eraser tool and I will go over that. Like I said before, I know what I'm doing when it comes to art most of the time. I like Dead End Job as well. It's a really good song. But I've always been a sucker for Bread God. I listened to that about 50 times. Dolan actually gave me a early access link video and I watched that quite a bit. Gooby, are you worried about Disney suing you for stealing Goofy's hat? Well, Gooby has a bigger hat. Goofy's got a small hat, she's got a bigger hat. And it's a little bit more bread bun-like. If I can do this in one go, that would be nice. But if I can't, then I guess I'll just have to tidy up a little bit. There we go, I might need to do a couple of rearranging, but this is basically this. Hey, Channel King and friends. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Now I just need to align them again. What's Dolan's favourite music video? You'd have to ask him. Gooby, did you see any of my fanfic videos? Are you referring to the animated ones or the illustrated ones? I've seen pretty much all of them, I think. Oh boy, I have a lot of birds, but I need even more birds. Great impression. I haven't seen Corey in the house, no. Even though he's a bit different now, my favourite villain in the Dragon Ball Z was always Frieza. It was just so bad. I lose concentration when I'm doing it, so we've got the hair. What was the answer, Nocturnal Gaming? Well, what was the question, sorry? 1.5, yes. No, I quite enjoyed the fanfics. They're a little bit out there, but that's what makes them fun. Was she meant to have a thing going down there like that? I just need to have a quick look at my reference. Yeah, it sort of goes down like that when you got that thing there. I lied, I looked at my reference. Yes, if you guys want to be my Goofy Goobers, then yes, you are my Goofy Goobers. Woo! Need to make this more curvy. Don't know why I missed that when I was drawing. I enjoyed Shrek. I like the second one though. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one that liked the second one because my mum, I compare a lot of things to what my mum likes because I admire my mum a lot. but no one else really seemed to like the second one. What do I call Dolan? We're going through this again. Pudding cup. There you go, I put in chat. You're welcome. I have watched a little bit of Astro Boy, but I haven't seen all of it. I've seen quite a bit of the original Pokemon anime, I think. Can't remember if I was meant to join or not, but I'll fix it later if that's not right. Yeah, I guess Jellycup is... I guess that's a ship name almost. I like Gooblan though. I like that ship name. I might make a Discord, but I'm not too sure when or what that would require. I should. I've had enough people ask. Honey, I haven't even started on your deepest, darkest secrets. He's so funny. For anyone who isn't aware, I'm using a Mac. I just realised what this thing here is meant to be. It's meant to be another sleeve. That's very random, but I just remembered. Yeah. Go me. I lose my train of thought. You know, I really liked Shrek 2. I don't know what it was about it, but I liked it. Not saying that it was better than the original or anything like that, or worse than the original. I just liked it. Yeah, my mum just sent me a message. Dolan, where are your Pac-Man drawings? Oh, he keeps them very close and personal. What roar? What roar are we talking about? I don't roar. I don't know what roar you're talking about, Ladybot. Danielle is upstairs roasting hate comments. Hey, you don't know what my husband does. Oh, the mighty ogre roar. Roar. So get out of me. What was that a reference to? Was it the first Shrek movie or the second one? Ladybot, Daniel is what a lot of people think Dolan's name is because of that one Wikipedia entrance thing. I will neither confirm nor deny that Dolan's real name is Daniel. Yeah, that's why they call him Daniel. Because someone on one of the wikis said that his name was Daniel. True story. Oh, why'd you do that? Hey, Diego Perez. Who doesn't remember the Bologna mayonnaise? I didn't watch it, but I do know of it. Poor Kyle, what did you do? I'm probably going to have to do a bit to make this work. I know that this is a measurement. I'm not really good with measurements. It's like the one thing about drawing that I have not quite figured out yet. Hey, for all you know, Dolan hasn't even told me what his real name is yet. Maybe I married Danger Dolan and not whatever his name is. I think Dolan's real name is Shirley. You never know. I will neither confirm nor deny what his name is. See ya, it's Sky Tony. I hope you had a nice time on the stream. And I'm just here doing my doodles. Well, it's not really a doodle, it's art. Ish. His name is a bigger mystery than Zaragamba. I thought Zaragamba was the mystery. Sure, I want to flip this horizontal. Really? Okay. That's what it says. That's what I'm doing. There's probably a lot of things I'm going to need to fix on this. If this looks weird, I can always fix it in Photoshop. Well, oh, you're a funny one. It looks half decent. It's getting there. Strong. I ain't dealing with your crap today, Link. Whatever. And yeah, I can see bits that I'm missing that aren't quite there yet. Dolan is good boy. Oh, this is so much fun. It's been a good stream. It's been so fun. Plot twist, Ladybot was actually PewDiePie. They found out. You know what this reminds me of? The Dirty Dan thing. I'm Dirty Dan. Instead of I'm PewDiePie. I'm Dirty Dan. Because I am that immature. Dolan's real name is Edgar, you say? Like I said, I'm not confirming or denying what my husband's name is. Well, you know, even I don't know. Maybe I married someone who called themselves Danger Dolan. Maybe the terms of our relationship is I don't know his real name until we've been together for 5 years. I don't know. I'm getting there. My intention was to work on a few things, but instead I've just been working on this. That's just the way life works. Bride shows. So much drama. I'm aware that we're all, immature grown-ups. I'm like the furthest thing from, acting my age. If I'd known that I was going to be working on Zelda, I would have called this Drawing Zelda stream or whatever. That's alright. But I think I want to make these the same shape as this one. I'm never going to grow up fully. It's one of the great things about being, with Dolan. He's just as mature as I am. He'll say that he's more mature than me, but we know he's lying. Dolan's real name is Jeff, huh? I will neither confirm nor deny that. For all you know, even I don't know my own husband's name. Nope. Don't know what happened then. I think it selected and it didn't duplicate. Duplicate. There we go. You duplicated. The stream's been up for a little while. I'm very mysterious, just like my husband. It's just there. Thank you for not doing what I wanted you to. Have I seen the movie Saw? I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen the others. I think maybe I should try to tidy that up in Photoshop, because otherwise it's going to take too long. Oh, let's have a look. See a thing gaming the jig. Let's see, what has inspired you to become an artist? Have you gone or have you been planning to go to art school? Let me just read that again. What inspired me to be an artist? I just enjoy drawing. I didn't really, think that I was going to, do a career out of it. But, each time when something has happened in my life, I've just gone back to, drawing. It's something that I've always been kind of good at, and I've just kept going back to it. So I'd very much be very happy if I just, concentrated on drawing for the rest of my life, pretty much. In terms of art school, I'm not trying to make this sound braggy or diminishing or anything like that, but I think that I know enough to the point where if I need to learn anything else, I can teach myself. If not, we've always got Bob Ross. Dolan and I have been watching some old Bob Ross videos that are streamed on Twitch. Wow, that guy was amazing. Yeah, I think I know enough where I'm at the point where I can teach myself if I need to learn anything else. Plus, I don't really have the money to, spend. What if Zaragamba married Snoopy? I highly doubt that because Zaragamba is already married. And my sister is, as far as I can tell, not interested in dating at this point in time. No, that's very nice. Dolan recently, we watched Bob Ross the other day, and he's an icon. It's incredible. No, there's no Zaragamba and there's no Snoopy. Snoopy is 14 and Zaragamba is Dolan's older brother. And Zaragamba is happily married. Don't know if I've seen Bob Ross's son. If you send me a link on my discussion part of YouTube, I'd be very happy to have a look at that later. If you have any links for me to look at instead of putting them in chat, you can either send it to me on Twitter or you can send it to me via the YouTube discussion. Let's see. Do I watch Strong Bad? I don't know what that is. What about Ramona? How's she? She's okay. The family dog passed away recently, so they're still, even Dolan, they're still upset about that. We've had the dog for 14 years. I'm not too sure how old the Danger Dolan version of Snoopy is, but she's still my little sister. Is there anyone in the Dolan crew I dislike? No? I think they're all nice. I'm not a big fan of one that disappeared and put a lot of people in a strange position, but that's it. I think everyone else brings their own unique talents to the table. And it's very mean to say you dislike someone. Well, I suppose it's better than hate. I might... No, I think I like the outside being that. At the turtle, I don't mind answering that one. The most I've ever drawn is... I think I've drawn boobs once or twice. I find it very confronting during not safe for work. It's not my cup of tea, so to speak. I'm not saying it's bad, the people that want to draw it, go ahead, but I'm just not comfortable with it myself. It feels weird for me, so no. The most I've drawn is boobs. Yeah. Yep. Mega Sylvian, I am drawing Zelda. Gooby, is Snoopy 14? Yes, she's 14. She is turning 15 later on in the year, though. She is good little Snoops. She might even be watching now. I'm not sure. I'm only saying that because school's finished. Chalky, good for you. It's just weird for me. It's very confronting. I'm happy to draw, sexy. So, lingerie and swimwear. I've done that a couple of times. But in terms of, you know, not safe for work, like showing the nether regions, no. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not dismissing those that do it. I'm just not comfortable with it myself. If you want to send me fan art, you can either do it on Twitter. You can send me a link in the Gooby discussion page. No, it's not my dog. It was Dolan, Ramona, and Zaragam. Well, not really Zaragam because he moved out, but it was their family dog who passed on recently. When was the last time I saved this? It's probably been a while. That's not good. The lips do look weird in my opinion, but it'll look better when it's coloured and I can just play with it there. Do I like Dolan duck memes? They're not the worst. How long have you been doing YouTube drawing? As in, how long have I been streaming? This is only my second week. Still technically my first week, coming on to my second week. But I really enjoy interacting with fans, and to be honest, I actually do a lot more in these sessions than what I do just normally. It helps me concentrate. I've not checked the internet once. Or did I check it once? It was by accident. Snoopy is similar to the Snoopy that appeared in the Dolan comics. The same things that the character shares are the ears, the nose, and the collar. I think I'm practically done. Just. Am I? Apart from this little thing here. What do I doodle in my spare time? For a while, what I used to do is I just grab a pen and I just doodle random faces. But now, I suppose I don't really doodle anymore. If I doodle, it's going to turn into a full-blown drawing later. Make this a 2. If you see the fan art, you'll know that she has a square thing on her glove. So that's what this is. I might just make it a 1 though, 0.1. I might just make it thicker in the thing. Smug Wendy, as in something mentioned in chat, or Zelda? Okay, I have a quick question here. Probably only got another hour and a bit. Do you guys want to see me do more line art, or do you want to see me colour this now? Or at least start to colour. There's just one tiny little thing I need to fix. For some strange reason, these triangles decided to... No, I'll leave that there. I'll change that in Photoshop. It's not summer here. It's winter. So to answer your question, no, I'm not enjoying summer. Yes, Snoopy does like anime. Alright, I should really do a goddamn tally for this. I have nothing to do a tally on. So far people want to see more lines. Alright, Mega Sylvian. I sketch first on just pencil and paper. Then I scan it. I'll fix up any, sizing or eraser marks in Photoshop, and then I'll bring it into Illustrator, do the line art, and then I'll bring it into Photoshop later and color it. Straw ball. Either or. I gotta do that. Vote now. Is there a way that you can do that in Stream Ladybot? Have a little vote thing? Alright, Ladybot's gonna count them. I think I've seen more for line art, because I've got a few other line art things I can work on. And I'm just gonna have a sip of water. Do a poll. Ladybot's counting. Doing a good job. Thank you. A straw poll, or I will have a piece of paper out and I will do tallies. More people are going for line art. Alright, do you want to... I suppose I can pick, can't I? I might work on this picture that I posted on Twitter quite a while ago. I thought recently that maybe I should colour it. I'm going to work on this one next. You guys cool with that, or do you want me to colour Zelda? Looks like we're still getting a lot of line art, so I'll do line art. Doing this hair is going to be... I'm probably going to miss half the lines in this. I just went nuts, didn't I? I know I can choose it, Ladybot, but I want input from my audience. I like interacting with my audience. Alright, I'll start the line art then. Look, Dolan usually looks for people who are about 18 when it comes to work experience. Look, I can also just go from Illustrator to Photoshop. There's no problem with me doing that. It just means on the OBS I need to change a couple of things and go between. That's all. I'd like that, Ladybot. I would very much like to have some kind of poll thing so that I know what people would prefer me do in the future. Alright, I'll see you next time, or I'll see you around, Mega Sylvian. Thanks for coming by. Much appreciated. Shh. If you hear any noise in the background, it's construction. The last couple of streams I've had, there's been construction in the background. Well, they're back today. There we go. That's just a matter of interpreting how to make the lines as accurate as possible. Alright, you found it? Awesome. Alright, I'll see you, Droll Gamer. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see you in the future. So the basic of this one is I found a very basic base pose on DeviantArt, and so I took it and I basically went over it and did my own thing with it. So that's a completely different head shape. Those are completely different eyes, different nose. you know, there wasn't even an outfit on it. The only things that I vaguely made the same were the hands and the, I think the leg structure. Yeah, so this is where this drawing came from. I've had it sitting here for a while, just wondering what to do with it. Look, you have to send Dolan an email about it. I don't think he's really looking for a lot of people at the moment, because he's kind of a bit full at the moment. He's got a lot of emails to go through. Exactly, all you can do is apply. Okay, I'm just going to quickly look at this poll. Come on, look at the poll. Poll, poll, poll. Look at the poll. There we go. United. Learn how to colour it in. I just want to view results. I've had no votes yet, of course. Alright, yes, I like that. Thank you, Ladybot. We shall do that in the future. Or people can vote now. I'm just going to be working on this until otherwise. Alright, I'll see you here, Harry. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good night's rest. Wonder if Dolan's coming soon. I think I'll probably be down at least 45 minutes or so. I know that I could just call him, but he is working. He does have work to do before we go to the movies later. Yeah. Let's see, so we've got the pants, and we've got this. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm thinking of maybe doing another video on YouTube where I basically do a start from finish line art colour. Like explaining it as I go. Who's messaging me? Ah, okay. If you have a look through my art, you'll realise that there are a few things in common. Big side fringes. I don't know why, but I have a thing for big side fringes. How long have I had chronic fatigue? That's a really tough question. I was diagnosed with glandular fever in 2014, and at some point between then and now it became chronic fatigue. I'm not too sure when I actually was diagnosed, because for the longest time I just presumed I had a very long, bout of glandular fever. So either way, sucks to be me. But these streams help. You guys are helping. I appreciate the support. So yeah, so I've been suffering since 2014. Isn't that fun? Hmm. What am I diagnosed with? Chronic fatigue. Oh, thanks, Ladybot. It's okay. I appreciate the support. Did I just speak British then? Appreciate. Appreciate. Oh, thanks, Kyle. It sucks. If I could take their diabetes away from them, I would. It's the last thing that they deserve. I mean, my brother is an aspiring potential super sports star. There's a chance that he'll be going to America to a sports college there for volleyball. Oops. Diabetes is, I wouldn't say common, but it's more common than what you realise once you know someone that has it. It's like, oh, I know someone that has it too. Okay. This guy with all his wives. Blech. Yes, I've been to quite a few doctors. I've had multiple blood tests, and that's what it shows up as. There's even a slight chance that I might have something else. I might have, but it hasn't been diagnosed or anything because it's kind of goes hand in hand, fibromyalgia. But I'm not sure. And that one's basically all over body tingling. Mine's just mostly in the head. So let me drink water. So unless you've already asked it, are there any burning questions that you have for me while we're doing this stream? Be about me or can it be about Dolan? Bear in mind that I won't be able to answer all the Dolan ones because there is such a thing as privacy. God, that hand is still as demented as the day that I finished it. What's my favourite colour? Green. I must say I've had a lot of fun this stream. I was a bit nervous at first when, I had quite a few people showing up, but no, I'm alright. It's quite good. How was it like meeting Dolan, as in when we first met? It was surprising. I wasn't too sure why he, decided to greet me on the stairs. I thought he might have just been interested in what I was doing in terms of illustration. Turns out that I was cute girl for him. I had no idea. No, he was subtle. Very sweet. We got to know each other and we liked hanging out. and I was worried for a while that, well, I tried my best not to, have a crush on him because I thought that he was too good for me. I've said this in a couple of other streams, but it's true. And as it turns out, he thought that I was too good for him, so. Nah, Dolan was a little sweetie. I was under the impression that it was an act, but no, it was real. And he's still just as sweet today. I'm not joking. Yeah, I do like green. That's not a joke. Green is my favourite colour. Thanks, Chalky. Dolan and I just match, and that's why we work together so well. We watched a lot of the same things without even realizing. In fact, if you probably saw in the video, but one of the things we actually connected on was that we both liked Dragon Ball Z. Of course, he'd seen more of it than what I had, but yeah, it's one of the things that got us talking. Thanks, Ladybot. You're a sweetie too. What did you think about Hellbent after meeting him? I'll be honest and say that I might have been a little bit intimidated at first, just because of, the way that he spoke, but he's actually really nice. I don't know if he's still in chat, he might be asleep now, but no, he's nice, even if he calls himself a big meanie. Well, funny thing about my love of green, I'm actually a St. Patrick's baby, or St. Patrick's birthday. That's not the reason that I like green, it's just a funny coincidence in my opinion. It was really sweet when I had quite a few of the Planet Dolan crew in earlier. Oh no, Hellman's still here! No! Oh, it's true though. It's true though, Hellman. You're cool. Lurker. Then again, I suppose I lurk on streams and I don't really say much. Yeah, just that typical Japanese break thing in the mouth. I agree, Ladybot. All the Planet Dolan crew are amazing in their own way. And if he doesn't say it enough, Dolan appreciates each and every one of you. Again, true story. Not trying to rat him out or anything. What is even some of these comments? I just looked for 2 seconds and was like, what is happening here? Curves, curves, curves. I think the whole Criticals Rock thing was hilarious. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 it's too good for that. I know what it is. I didn't... What was it? Something about paying for the rock. My favourite type of dog? It's going to have to be a Siberian Husky because we actually... my parents own one. Beautiful dog. There is too many curves in this. Oh god, what were you doing when you drew this? There's too many curves, too much free flow. What were you thinking? Have you ever sold your art before? If you're talking about commissions, I have done quite a few commissions in the past. Not too sure how many I've done now. I will work on commissions in streams as well, but I'd like to have the permission of the person who actually, you know, gave me the commission. What makes you think I'm 32 to 38? That's hard. I will write in chat. I am 25. What were you doing with all these curves, Gooby? What were you thinking? No, I don't mind. I've been told that with my hair short like this, I look more mature, or I look older. No, I have a funny story. I was working at my parents' shop, and we had this kid come in who would not shut up. He was talking to me, and he asked how old I was, and I said, "Well, how old do you think I am?" He guessed, and this is still, you know, still a bit of a shock for me, but I have to remember that there was something a little bit off about the kid. He guessed 45 or 40s. And when I told the kid, no, I was, however old I was at the time, I might have been 22, 21, maybe even 23. He's like, wow, you're younger than my mom. And it's like, thank you. So yeah, don't worry, I've been called 45 before by a kid who didn't know any better. It was funny. I didn't kick him out of the store. No, his dad was a bit of a was a regular customer at the shop. Manuel Canals, isn't it funny how, you know, we look. Sometimes they think we're younger, sometimes they think we're older. As long as you don't confuse me for being 100, I'm fine. Although the 40-year-old thing was a little bit of a shock. Well, I suppose by saying my age on stream and what my, you know, thing was, pretty much tells you when my birthday was. Yeah, I think this hair was outside of the rest, so yeah. Shocked Fern, why do you have a fear of grass? I must have missed your earlier comments. I don't animate. It's something that I've never really thought about doing myself because it looks like it would, you know, take a lot of work. I'm happy just to, you know, draw the picture as it is still on the page. I do admire animators though. I think that they do a fantastic job. Hey, the great. Oh, hi Queen Natalie. You okay? His hand. Well, I'm sure there are some people out there that have a fear of bras. You just have to find them first. They're very shy about it. I admire people that can animate, but It's not something that I'm planning to do anytime in the near future. I'm just happy to draw like this on paper, on the computer. Make me. My watch just told me to stand up. I'll be walking in a little bit anyway, so I don't need to do that. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Queen Natalie. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Not being able to sleep is a really mean thing. There is nothing worse than being sleep deprived. What's even worse is when you're sleep deprived and you have to stay up another 10 hours anyway because you've got work and your sleep pattern's like way off. Don't do it if you can avoid it. Life lessons 101. Gooby, is Dolan done? No, he's still upstairs. I'm not too sure what time he's coming down. He has a lot of work to do. And he thinks that once we go to the movie and we come back, he's probably not going to be doing anything else. Ever thought of drawing professionally, like in a studio or something? I did have a graphic. It wasn't a studio, but I did have a graphic novel offer a while ago. Oh, we're seeing the Mummy movie later. The one with Tom Cruise. I've said this a little bit earlier in the stream, but I was a huge fan of the original Mummy movie because I like Egypt. No, Dolan's shown his face quite a few times. He has streamed a little bit, but due to his work schedule, and his old friends schedules, it's very hard to get back into it. Too many curls, but I'll figure it out. DJ Hill, I'm very fine with being nice to people. Friendship is something that I see as sort of, earned in time. Like, you don't just talk to someone once and say, yay, we're friends. It has to be a few conversations. Just my opinion, though. I'm not about to tell everyone how, you should become friends with people. That's just how I like to operate. I'm sure there are a lot of reasons why you live, Hungry Muffin. Don't know why this is on TV. I changed the channel once. Good show, change it again. Bad show again. There are so many lines in this, it's hard to tell what my original intentions were. Best thing I can do is just interpret it. Do you go to any conventions, Gooby? Oh, well, fun fact, me and Dolan are going to be at the VidCon in September. We're going to be guests there. But we go to Supernova, go to Comic-Con. Only the Australian ones, though. And we went to RTX in Sydney. How long ago? Might have been earlier this year. I lose track of time. I feel like I've missed a whole section in chat. Gooby, will you go to the States in the future? We have been there before. We went, can't remember how many years ago now. Oh, that's what happens when you get older. We went to BlizzCon. And we also went to Disneyland. But yeah, I think Dolan would like to go to the United States in the future. So yeah, we'll go there at some point. Hey, Gooby, do you have tryphobia? Which one's that? Is that the one with the holes? You know, when you don't like seeing holes and things? You're having a stand at Comic-Con. That's awesome. Congratulations. Australia is a really nice place. We are a little bit behind when it comes to internet and some technology stuff. We basically borrow from, you know, other people. But we have some really nice natural, you know, landmarks to look at. And don't get Dolan started on Ayers Rock / Uluru. I have the strangest feeling, the turtle. I know that Ladybot got rid of your question, but I will tell you, I'm pretty positive that that picture of boobs that I drew years ago was on the computer that I used to have that was stolen from our last apartment. So, no, I can't show you boobs. Unless I drew them from scratch. But I'm not about to do that right now. Soz. Screaming. Shh. You know, I'm not too sure if you guys remember the story, but a couple of years ago, Dolan and I used to live in a smaller apartment. We left the doors unlocked once, and someone came in and stole my laptop. My laptop that had all my art on it, all those years. In fact, there were quite a few pieces, you know, art pieces that I had to start over with, and files that I'll never get back. It took me a month before I was ready to move on and, you know, get a new computer. That was tough. You know, we filed a police report and everything, and they actually did get the guy that stole it. But by the time they caught him, my computer couldn't be found. So he'd obviously sold off the parts or something. I lost a lot of work. In one word, what would Dolan say if Shema came back? Nothing I can really say on the internet. No, I think this is meant to be like that, then this bit's hazy. Ever watched Sailor Moon? Oh, who hasn't watched Sailor Moon? I've actually got a Sailor Moon piece that I'm working on in Photoshop, but I haven't really shown Photoshop on this stream yet. My sister is not here at the moment. She's probably... Nah, she'd be... at her, at our parents' place at the moment. I don't know if she's watching the stream. I don't think she is. If she was here, she would have shown up by now. Gooby, remember to take some breaks and treat yourself well. Well, we're seeing we're seeing a movie later, so I'll just take my breaks then. I got my water. I'm fine. I think I'll at the least stream at least. How many times can you say least? I'm gonna stream at least once a week. Properly, like one picture from start to finish. And others, which is what I was planning to do today, are, just random bits and pieces of drawing. Oh, that's funny, nocturnal gaming. Do you know what my Gooby dance actually is? It's like just moving on the spot, like, yee! I just did that on camera. Oops. Well, I'm doing a Q&A at the moment. If people ask a question, I will answer it, as long as it's, nothing mean or too personal. I'm happy to answer it. Have I ever watched Steven Universe? Not really. I just don't really have a lot of time. Oh, that's sweet. Gooby, what's your favourite food? Pasta, generally. I've had a lot of fun this stream. I think chat's had a bit of fun as well. The stream's offline. Huh, what happened? My thing still says I'm going. Did it seriously go offline for a second? It keeps going between green, yellow, red. That might be because my power thing's on 5%. Did the stream shuttle for anyone else? For a second? No. Our movie isn't until 6:30. Apparently Ladybot's got a weird computer. Or weird mobile. When you have this much hair. My favourite food, as I said just before, is basically pasta. It's very versatile and you can have different sauces. Yeah, I actually watched the Valentine video the other day just for nostalgia's sake. It was nice. How long does it usually take to complete a drawing? I think my average is about 5 hours. The longest is usually the line art and doing the base colour. Ugh, children on TV. Naughty children. That's sweet, Ladybot. You and Chalky are the best friends because you beat each other up with love. Or is it just him that beats you up with love? That looks bad. I might just need to zoom in there. I like mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is yum. She's trying to follow my original line work. That looks a bit better. I'm very picky, which you will learn down the track. I think Dolan might be coming down soon. I'm not too sure how soon. Golden Gooby, is anyone on the Planet Dolan channel speak without curse word? I'm probably one of the few that doesn't curse. I have cursed a couple of times live on stream, but that's usually because I'm frustrated with something. In chats, you'll never see me swear. In private conversations, maybe. There's so much hair. Gooby, what were you thinking? Thinking this was going to be a once-off and that I would never do the lines for it. Shh. Hey, lemurs are cool. Don't bag lemurs. They're very cute. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Shh, 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 shh. Maybe. They might be packing up for the night. There is so much stuff going on in this hair. Why did I decide to do this hair like that? Oh, good for you. Shocked. Fern GP. Oh, sorry, did I do something wrong? Did I trigger something? Well, I just realised I did like one eye, then that was it. Hey, the hair actually doesn't look like a complete mess. It actually makes sense. Congratulations. No. Alright, I'll see you, Fluffy. Many thanks for coming. I hope you have a nice day or night, wherever it is in the world you are. So the stream went offline for a few seconds again. Well, apparently this is just a thing that happens. Maybe because of how long I've been streaming. Maybe the internet's like, bad. Do something else. This is still work. This is just me working on drawings that I've neglected somewhat. Although, to be fair, I did that Zelda one last night, so that wasn't really neglecting. Is there some kind of bullying going on at the moment, Ladybot? I seem to drop in and out of looking at chat. I feel like I'm missing something. I'll make this, because I want this to be light. Hey, it's Sky. Tony Icewolf. Nice to see you back. Shh. Gooby, you're too kind. Just me. It's just how I am. I've always said that my one weakness was that I'm too kind to people. I'm not necessarily saying in stream, I'm saying in real life. She's got this belt thing. Beware of chats. Damn it. You're asking me how long I've worked for Planet Dolan? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I was originally supposed to be, trying to write some scripts for him, but I couldn't really, get the right vibe, so I didn't really go too far with that. And then I found the questions for the Super Planet Dolan things. I'm supposed to be working on a True Stories video, but I haven't really done much for it because I keep on getting sick. I don't really talk on Planet Dolan. My sounds are used though. That's something. It's better than nothing. Nice belt. Come on. Yay, it's starting to come together. When did you first start making this drawing? Well, you'd really have to, I'm going to have to do it too, I guess, look back through my Twitter history and see whenever it was I posted it. That was when I did it. I did it pretty much in, I don't know, a couple of hours or something. And this is the first time I've touched it since. Chalky, you have no idea. I've had both my, my Gooby name and my real life name spelt wrong. It kind of makes me laugh how the two interact. I love being included in the Planet Dolan videos. It makes me feel special. Even if I'm just a cameo character, as in like, in the background and not part of the main, not in the main story. Oh, I'll see you, Seth. Sorry to hear you're not feeling great. You like the true stories? They're quite entertaining, aren't they? I submitted one on Reddit, but I don't think it was ever noticed. Nah. I might reveal my name to some personal, friends, but my name's always been said wrong. I've got a weird first name and I've got a very weird surname. And the funny thing was that in my first year of high school, I suppose it would be called history teacher, but we called it SOS at the time. My SOS teacher said that he would be sure to learn everyone's names by the end of the first semester. And he said that if there are any names that he can't pronounce right, he will, give them a donut in the first week of second semester. He could not pronounce my name right, so I got a donut. And I remained the only person that he's ever given a donut to. Yep, apparently everyone else's name is easy to figure out, but mine was just like, nope. Thank you, biological father, for having such a weird name. Gooby, when is your next stream? I'm not sure. I have to work Friday. I might have a little bit of time tomorrow, maybe for a couple of hours, but I'm not sure. Oh, the water's so refreshing. Yeah, look at the face. Just writing something to someone. There we go. I don't like seeing people sad. Intense. Well, it is almost nighttime here now. There is only one light source on. I mean, I could turn on more, but I'm not too sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming for. Let me just see how this looks. No, yeah, it is definitely darker now. I suppose if I was to go through the video very slowly, it would, progressively get darker. I'm just going to keep streaming until Dolan's done with work. He comes down and says, alright, we should probably get going now. No, Dolan's not here yet. He's still working. I can't control how long he works. I mean, if I really needed to see him, he'd come down. But I'm fine right now. And besides, he needs to get work done before we go see the movie later. What am I making? I am finishing the line work of this girl that I created using someone else's base. I was sort of trying to make a point that you can use bases but without, completely copying it, and it can still be your own work. I completely changed the head shape, the eyes, the expression. If I showed you the base, you'd probably be like, oh, okay, that's where you got it from. But you wouldn't think that it was a direct copy, no. I'm seeing a few things in chat, but all I can really see is people saying sorry for this, Gooby. I appreciate whatever you guys are doing. I trust you. And I appreciate you guys for being here the whole time. I definitely want to make streams at least 2 or 3 times a week. Like I said, I might be streaming tomorrow, but I can't promise. Whew. Who or what is my biggest drawing inspiration, Gooby? It'd have to be a mix between probably Disney and, you know, I'd have to say my mum. I mean, she's not as good as what she was a few years ago because she's out of practice. But she definitely taught me quite a bit, and she's never told me not to do it or that it's a waste of time. My stepfather, however, said it was a waste of time if I wasn't getting paid, which is one of the reasons why I do commissions, so that I can still work for other people, but I'm getting rewarded for it at the same time. That's the reason to do commissions, so that you can still draw and you can get paid for it. What is this drama in the chat? I feel as if I turn away and then it's gone up. Can I get at least a slight rundown, even if you want to direct message me or something? What's been happening? What time is it? It's almost 5:30. I'm sorry if there's been a bit of drama in the chat. It certainly was not my, intention. I hope it's nothing too mean or personal happening in there. Alright, Ladybot's going to direct message me and I'll find out more details about it. Create a colouring book. I say I haven't thought about it. I did have an opportunity to illustrate a children's book, but the person that I was going to be doing it for, she was really busy in real life and she never printed the pages for me to experiment with. She ended up being my psychologist for my counsellor for a few years. It's just kids? Okay. Well, I've seen how kids behave before. Alright, well, I appreciate it, Chalky and Ladybot. Thank you. Any more tips about drawing? Find what you love doing. Practice. You're not going to get good if you just sketch once. I can tell you from experience that there have been some sketches that have taken me about 5 or 6 tries to get right. I'll give you a small example. Right, this one I was working on earlier, Zelda. Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks, Ladybot. I'll have a proper look at the message later. So this picture here, Zelda's head was too small originally and her hand was gigantic. And her body, I couldn't get the proportions right. Even when I scanned it, it wasn't quite perfect. Well, perfect. So I had to adjust a few things in Photoshop and then bring it into Illustrator. So you're not going to get things right on the first go. Basically, just keep practice and draw what you like. If you're a fan of a particular fandom, try some of that. If you like a character, just keep drawing them. For me, it was Carmelita Fox. Do you find drawing interesting for the first time, Gooby? I've been interested in drawing for, you know, a very long time. Like I said earlier, it's been something that I've always gone back to. You know, you might think for a little while you want to do this or you want to do that. But drawing's always been there for me in the background. Chalky does the graffiti style really well. Graffiti's one style that I've never really been able to, you know, figure out. I know if I wanted to master it, I probably could, but I'll leave that to other people. Hmm. Gooby, what's your favourite movie genre? Oh, it has to be romance. I'm a sucker for romance. Good at drawing Pikmin? It's a place to start. I've never drawn Pikmin myself, so you're already one step ahead of me. Excuse me. Ever thought of giving lessons for like a charity or something? Well, I was told at one point that I could have been a teacher. In fact, when I was doing graphic design, I actually took one of the students aside that was having a little bit of trouble, and I, you know, told them how I was doing it. And my teacher, who I didn't really, don't know why, but I didn't really get along with that one too well, but she told me that I would make a good teacher. So I could have been a teacher. And I like, you know, helping people. Do, 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 do. Ugh, creepy. This is only on TV because I can't be bothered changing it. Thank you. It's getting there. When I finish, though, what I'm going to have to do is keep the eyes visible so that... Because I already did work on the eyes. I don't want to have to do the eyes again when they're pretty much good as they are. It's just really this hand now that I need to do. Gooby, what do you think of the entire Super Smash Bros. Franchise? It's interesting. Ladybot being strong with the rules. I don't have many rules right now. But I would like that we all respect each other, at least. You know, listen to one another. Hand, hand, hand. Ever drawn for someone special, like a famous person or an ill child? Not that I've been told, no. Does Dolan count? Even though I haven't, you know, released the True Stories video, or finished it for that matter, I am doing a drawing for that. So if that counts, yes. Hands are difficult. Don't ever say hands are easy. If someone tells you hands are easy, they're lying. Even if you think hands are easy, you'll look back later and realize that you were very, very wrong. Of course, that might have just been the base. Ah. Shh. It's better than nothing. You show me one artist that says that hands are the easiest part of drawing. Show me one artist that says, you know, they're the easiest and everything else is hard. And if they say that they can, they're somewhat lying. Although when you get a hand right, you know that you've got it right. I will have to shorten this though because it's a little bit long. I don't know if that's because of the base that I used or if it would have been like this anyway. That looks a bit better. I am going against the base now though. Banging your head on the wall. Oh, it's been a while since I've done that due to a drawing. There we go, the arm looks a bit more structured now. It's still a little bit off, but that's what I get for using a base. My favourite artist? It's actually a fairly recent discovery. I don't mind admitting this on YouTube. I really like Bob Ross. Dolan discovered a channel that, you know, streams his old videos. And we've just been watching them and pretty much blown away with how he does things. I think that he's really good at backgrounds. I haven't seen him do any portraits yet, but those backgrounds are insane. Modern day artists, there's a few on DeviantArt that I don't mind. All the Planet Dolan artists are really amazing too. Hey, Blazer. Good to see you back. Apart from a few little hair things, I think I'm always... And the shoes, unless I wanted her to wear boots. I'm happy with, flats. I have a Skype message. Oh, okay. Was that today? No, that was yesterday. Haha. Whoops. Thought Dolan had sent me something, but nope, it was from yesterday. That's okay. That's alright. He might be coming down soon because we should get ready for the movie sooner or later. Nocturnal Gaming, if you want me to have a look at it, just put it in my discussion on my YouTube. I have the strangest feeling that when I look at my discussion, there's going to be a few things there. There's a chance that if Dolan comes down, that means that we'll need to head out very soon. So you might see him for about 5 minutes, then I'll need to go. Thank you, the clown that wants comments whenever he wants. What a fun name. Much appreciated. Thanks for coming. I might be streaming tomorrow, but I'm not 100% certain yet. Gooby, how did you join the Dolan crew? Well, it was like this. I met Dolan. That was pretty much it. I met Dolan. We started going out. He developed the Super Planet Dolan thing. I eventually created a character for it. So I've actually been there since, in my case, probably 2014. Yeah, that's how I joined the Dolan crew. I, met Dolan. And he thought that I was, good enough. And I liked helping him as well. And if I'm not mistaken, he might be coming down now. Correction, Dolan is coming down now. Hey, honey.
How's it going?
It's not going too bad. The chat was really wild for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah? Had quite a...
saw Hellbear come in, and Choppy, and Ladybug, and
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So did you want to pop on the camera for a little while?
Yeah, I'll pop up.
Yeah, Dolan's coming on in a sec. I'm pretty much ready to go. I just need to put shoes on.
Sure.
That's it. Yeah, I love that Bob Ross quote. That's great.
Oi.
Hi.
Just gonna do like a Q&A or something?
Yes, just going to have a quick Q&A. Okay, so on today's stream, I was working on this and I'm almost done. Just need to do a few more curls, I think. And we also finished the Zelda thing, which I thought was going to take a little while longer. So we're just going to do a quick Q&A. And then we're going to head off to the movie.
Oi.
Hi. And if I stream tomorrow, I'm going to be working purely in Photoshop because I spent today working in Illustrator.
Cool. Look like you're working on some cool shit.
Thanks. I only worked on 2 things. I finished Zelda, surprisingly.
Yeah, I noticed that your little color thing goes between green and orange and red. So there's some kind of upload issue. Did you do a speed test before you started streaming?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure I'm still on the... Oh, no, I'm not. That's probably why.
Dolan, you look tired. I always look tired. She always looks tired. We always look tired.
That's us!
What's your favorite music video on the channel? Ooh, geez. I'm not sure. It'd probably be a throw up between Bread God and Dead End Job. It'd have to be, right?
Did you see me reveal the jellyfish?
Yeah, I saw that. You ran up the stairs. Scooted up there.
They want you to hug me, or they want us to hug. Dolan!
There you go.
I don't know if that counts. Thank you. I'll hug him then.
She's such a goobin.
I like him.
Dolan, does your character pee, since he doesn't have a penis? I'm willing to answer that because I like Clown. He always comments on our videos. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah. His penis kind of like grows out of his skin, and that's the logic behind him. So when he goes to the bathroom, it just goes like it comes out, kind of like Alien, you know, with like the thing coming out of their mouth, like it's like that, except with his dick.
That's okay.
How was it, both of you that planned on the 100th Dawn Tuesday? Are you asking how good it was or something?
Probably if we liked it or not.
Yeah, Andy did an awesome job
Cats.
on that. She just wanted to do a cat video, and I was like, well, we got our 100th episode coming up. Let's do it for that. And she's like, sweet.
Someone wants to see your Pac-Man drawings.
I mean, draw it. I just drew it on like hands, like with my finger. Like unless
You
my
drew
fingers.
it on a piece of paper once. You probably threw it out though.
Yeah, let's go through our records and find my Pac-Man drawing, shall we?
You could just draw a new one. I just did.
I must have missed this whole Pac-Man thing. I tried to watch most of it, but obviously I can't.
That's
the whole
okay.
thing.
Much appreciated.
As you know, most of my job now is answering emails and Skype messages.
Yeah. Fun.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I do.
But we got a video coming up tomorrow, guys. It's a competition for comics. You'll see the video go out.
Oh, that's coming up tomorrow.
Within the next like 12 hours or so. Should be about 12 hours from now. Yes, it's first competition we've done in a while. You're gonna see Dolan avatar with a full beard. It's a good question of what his hair color is, and what his beard color would be. Because Zaragamas is black, but we don't know if Dolan. I like the idea of it being like blue hair, so he's like Sonic. So like you take off his hat and you expect like to see some hair or stubble or something. Instead, you just see like spikes, like a Sonic thing, like he's a Sonic OC. So you think he's a Dolan meme. Instead, he's a Sonic OC. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good reveal.
You don't have to read that one.
Favorite show to watch together from Snoopy Dogg.
Would you say Dragon Ball Z at the moment because it's still going?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we watch lots of shows together. We're also watching Star Trek together.
That's fun. We loved watching Friends together. I introduced him to Friends. He likes it.
I've been rewatching Prison Break. I love that show. Oh my god, it's like the first show I've binged in forever. I don't binge anything, do I?
Not really. Not since we tried to catch up on Game of Thrones when we started watching it.
Yeah, that's true. What's Dolan's hair and eye color? Yeah, I don't know. I can't decide if it should be black or if it should be red like mine or if it should be blue like Sonic. I don't know. I'd love that plot twist if you think he's a Dolan meme, instead he's a Sonic OC. But that would still mean his species is meme. It hasn't changed.
Yeah. Yeah, the chat went wild for a while and it was almost overwhelming.
We'll have to get going next couple of minutes.
No, I understand.
Just to make sure that we get there on time.
I'm aware of that. Is Australia as dangerous as people say? It depends on where you go.
Stay away from somewhere called Frankston. It's like if you've seen Mad Max, it's like that.
Jaina! What are you doing? I'm gonna unplug this.
What a cat.
It's Jaina! She comes to the end of the stream. It's Kitty!
She's here.
Is this
You wanna
cat?
ask Kat some questions?
I don't know if she can answer the question.
She'll be like, well, in my opinion. wait. Let me try and do it so it doesn't. Well, in my opinion. No, wait.
What are you?
In my opinion, I think this, and I think that. With a PhD in my field, I believe. That question is wrong. Go to the com. Does that mean the PD group? See the com?
I mentioned that we're going to the VidCon.
Yeah. Well, it's in Australia, and it would be incredibly, unbelievably, ludicrously expensive and time-consuming for everyone to get over here. So I highly doubt that. if we started, like, if the channel started doing really well, then we'd go to VidCon US and we'd try and pay for people's flights to go there. It's like a big group thing. But, you know, we're not doing very well on money. So it's a bit difficult.
Be careful that you do. Okay, it's all good. She's behind the computer now.
She's a cat.
Yes, that's the sock stealing cat. Apparently there was a stream you guys did a while ago, a gaming one, where I was looking for my socks in the background going nuts.
Yeah, she's a sock stealer.
She steals Dolan socks almost every morning.
If Jane had a character sheet, like, her species would be sock stealer. Or it would be bitch. It would be, I think, a species is bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, 1 or 2 more questions and we'll go.
Yeah, I think that'd be wise. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys have enjoyed, you know, talking and interacting with me and, you know, seeing me do line work.
Yeah, I hope I put on a good show for you right now, like for the last 3 minutes. I know that all you guys came for that and nothing else. So
you guys have been watching me this whole time, just waiting for Dolan to show up for the last minute or so.
Yeah, no, I'm not important. You came for the goobins.
No, Dolan's important. What are you talking about?
No,
oh, Lady Dolan, please spare me in future episodes.
It's not going to happen. We're going to kill you even harder next time.
Oh, God. Is she the new Kenny?
Yeah.
Thanks, Ladybot. Much appreciated.
Any place you should go and visiting Australia. Uluru.
Oh, come on.
It's a big fucking rock. It's great. We ain't got fucking shit else. We don't have any fancy fucking giant buildings and shit. Don't have any monuments. What we got, mate? Big
Sydney Opera
fucking
House.
rock. A big fucking rock, and it's a great fucking rock, mate. So if you come to Australia, check out our rock. We've also got a big fucking road.
Oh, yeah.
Apart from that, no, don't come here. We're full. We're fucking full.
Call Gooby, how often will Dolan be on your streams?
Whenever I'm available.
Whenever he's available, he might show up at the end, or he might be at the very beginning. You don't know.
You never know. It's a dice roll. Raise Hellbent's pace so he won't beat me up.
No.
I'll lower his pace so he'll inflict more pain. Last question?
Maybe Seth.
Yeah, why not?
But it's for a voice-over artist, so that's you. That's your expertise.
Any advice? Just apply with your voice in it.
Oh, someone's asked.
I hate it when people like apply for a position and don't show any proof of what they can do. So I'm like, okay, so I'll take your word that you have a PhD in voice acting. Okay. And I don't know. And then you go to their channel and it's like, oh, I'm playing Roblox and I'm playing Minecraft. It's like, oh, good.
Can you do a Junkrat impression?
It's a perfect day for some mayhem. Yeah, I love that fucking accent. It's great. Alright.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will likely be doing a Photoshop stream tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be as long as this one, but yeah, we got to go to the movie now. Thank you. And I'll talk to you guys whenever. Bye-bye. Bye.